Yes, yes. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, good morning, man. I'm fine. So tell me, what about you?
Yeah, good morning, and I'm also good. Yeah,
Uh,
so this is our first session, so can you introduce yourself?
yeah, okay, I think we are meeting very first time. So it will be better for if I will introduce myself. So, okay, let me introduce myself. So, as you know, my name is Sibu Tuddu, and I am from Bihar of Kishanganj district. Uh, Comes to my education, so I completed 10 standard in 2013. Yeah, I'm an employee, and right now I live in Kerala, and my family has 6 members, including me. My father, mother, and I have 3 siblings. Yeah, that's all about me. Thank you for asking. So I want to know about you.
Yeah, definitely. So my name is Tanuja, and I'm from Bhopal. And I have done my graduation in Bachelor of Engineering, and currently I am a working professional in IT field.
Okay. So, ma'am, I have visited your channel. Okay.
Yeah.
So you speak very well. So a lot of videos, I have watched your video, and after that I thought, if I will connect with you, and because I don't have friends with whom I practice. If I will talk with you, and definitely I will got something new learned from you.
Yeah, definitely. If you are practicing with someone else or anyone with the stranger, then definitely you can improve your English. And still I am also learning, and yeah, I have to improve my English as well. And when I started, I was like that. I feel quite nervous, but now I am little bit comfortable while talking to others.
Yeah, I am also when I had conversation with AJ sir, so that time I was not capable, and I didn't have confident, and most of the time that time I had tremble. But
Yes.
in these days, yeah, but in these days I'm not facing any kinds of problem. But while speaking, sometimes I do mistakes, and yeah, that's once I'm working in these days.
Yeah, that's right. If you are practicing daily and doing the conversation on the daily basis, and you can speak English. But if you are practicing daily, you will get new things daily. So English is a very vast that whatever things you will learn, and every time you will learn new things. So
Yeah.
definitely we have to practice on the regular basis. Okay, so
Yeah.
can I ask you in which profession you are?
Sorry.
In which profession you are?
Bihar, you are talking about my
No, no.
place.
I'm asking about like what are your job role like profession?
Okay, now I got it. So okay, just I mentioned it earlier. Just I completed 10 standard. So in these days, I live in Kerala as a worker. I work in dairy milk farm. I think you heard about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right. So you relocated to Kerala.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So how's the weather right now in your place?
Yeah, if I tell about weather, so weather is today is uh, 33 like that. Summer, sorry, sunlight.
Okay,
Some,
so summer season is there
yeah,
also.
yeah, yeah,
You know, I have heard that in South that the weather is quite similar every year. So that's why I asked you.
yeah. Most of the the whole years weather is similarly.
Mhm.
But once you comes to last week, it had been raining for last 2 weeks, but today is not raining. Okay.
Okay, so what do you like about Kerala? Like, and how long you are living there? You have been living there.
Yeah, I had visited to Kerala since 2018.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah, and must if I tell about Kerala, what I like and what I must like. So here culture I must like,
Mm-hmm.
and apart from that, here is very nobody will bothering you.
Yeah.
Nobody will bother you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That one is I must like, and if you want to go anywhere, and if you ask someone, I don't have any vehicle, I want to go that place, I don't have money, so very kindness people are living here.
Yeah, definitely. I visited Bangalore first time, and I saw that the people are very kind and helpful there. And whatever the person I met, I feel like that they are very helpful. Even if I didn't ask for help, and somebody is feeling like that I need help, then they ask by themselves, like, do you need any help? And where you want to go, something like that. So I feel that that is really a good thing.
Yeah, because our north area also everyone is very good person, kindness person. But if you need any help, just you have to ask them. I need your help. After that, they will able to help you. If you
Yeah,
will not ask,
felt like that the most of the people are very helpful.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And I have heard this thing from the other people as well, like the South people are very helpful. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And yeah, I think you know it because you have good knowledge. I think you heard about in Kerala. So here is all people are very educated people are living here.
hmm, I think Kerala is most, what can I say, the educated city.
Yeah. If I not wrong, 83, 85 like that percentage people are educated in Kerala.
Yeah, right. So, what is the language of their side? I mean, in Kerala, what they
Yeah.
speak?
Kerala, here's when you comes to about language, so they are speak in Malayalam language, and and English is second language, I can say. Yeah.
But
That's why,
I think the most of the people know English in Kerala, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm in this trying to learn English.
Yeah, when I was in Bangalore, then I don't know their language. Like I think which one Telugu, I guess. So I cannot understand their language, but I saw that the many people are able to speak English. If even we were living in the PG, so the maid came to our PG. So she also speaks in English. So I feel like that here everyone knows the English. Mostly people know the English. Like
Yeah,
they can speak.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So just you told you live in you were live in Bangalore. So how many days for how many years you were there?
Oh, I just went for job purpose and I lived around 2.5 months only.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. That means that time you realized
And
English
yeah,
is
I liked that city because weather was like quite similar, like no summer, not a very cold day. So I like that thing. And yeah, the culture of there, like the people are wearing the dresses and the getup. So I like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
I felt one problem that every time we have to eat their food like idli sambar or something like that. So sometimes I feel like that we cannot stay for a long time if I'll not get the my food.
Yeah, yeah. I'm also when I visited in this days also I'm facing idli dosa and they are using they are add in vegetables sour. more items. Hmm. So that's why I don't like. But in these days, I am trying to eat it. Okay.
Yeah, so you are living during the COVID time also.
Before during the COVID time, I was here. I was
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I just realized that you said 2018, from 2018 you are living here. That's why.
Okay.
Okay, Shivu,
So,
so,
but
mm-hmm.
yeah, carry on, carry on.
Okay, so can I ask you that what do you like in your spare time?
Yeah. Sorry.
What are your hobbies?
Yeah, ma'am, my hobbies are playing cricket, and I love. In these days, I am learning English, so that's why I love English conversation videos, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so now I think you are getting the time to play cricket.
No. Only weekly once time I go to play in these days.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so ma'am, I want to know what is your hobbies?
Yeah, I love drawing and sometimes dancing as well. And yeah, teaching also. So during my college time, I used to take coaching and even I taught in school as well. And now after joining the job, I don't get too much time that I can take the coaching. So I decided to teach on YouTube because it is convenient for according to my time that whenever I want to teach and make the videos, then I can do that. So it is.
So just you teach to student online through.
Yes, now I teach only on online.
So which subject do you teach your students?
Yeah, before that I used to teach math, but now I'm not getting the time that I can revise all the things because I'm in job and now I'm not too much familiar with, too much connected with the math. So I thought like that in my job role I have to every time I have to speak in English and whenever we have to attend any meeting we have to just speak in English and even with my manager and my colleagues. So every time we have to speak in English. So I thought, why should not I try to teach English? And for teaching English, I have to learn also. So it will help me as well, and I can teach others as well. So that's.
Yeah. So that's why I can say you have environment.
Yeah, but I can't say because whenever we have the meeting, and currently I am working from home, so I don't get the time. I don't get that much of environment that we are talking with the colleagues in English. So when I before the COVID time, I used to go office. So that time we are meeting with the colleagues, so we can talk in English. But now I am working from home, so just we have to speak in meetings whenever we have any meeting. So sometimes it's okay to explain the technical things and whatever work we are doing, we can explain it. Like we know that how we have to explain those things. But if we talk about any casual talk, so sometimes I feel difficulties, even especially with the foreign people.
Yeah. Okay. So I can
Mhm.
yeah carry on.
Yeah, and they speak very fast, and sometimes if I miss any of the single word, then I lost at that time. So that's.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. So
So did you ever try to talk with any foreign people?
yes.
Did you ever try to talk in English with the foreign people?
Yeah, not yet. But in these days, I am thinking, if I will connect with them, so I will be able to understand, and I can easily after that, I can easily communicate them. That's
Uh,
oh.
yes, you can.
So, ma'am, apart from that, how do you enhance your skills, like English skills?
Yes, actually we have
Me,
multiple things to do. Mhm.
Yeah, give me some tips because I don't have friends with whom I practice, and how should I do?
Yeah, I can say some of the things like in starting I have learned some of the grammar, and I learned a grammar I know whenever we have to use what helping verb and what subject, so I know this thing. So if you have basic knowledge of grammar that these are the sentences of present tense or past tense or future tense, so you can think like that what sentence you have to speak in which tense. So that time you can use your grammar. So if you know the basic grammar, then you can start speaking. And yeah, vocabulary you can practice listening. So if you are listening any podcast, or I don't usually watch movies, but yeah, whenever I get time, I watch podcasts like any interviews of two people or some famous people interviews. So you will get two things like the vocabulary word also you will get like whatever the word they are using, so you can search their meaning, and sometimes whenever you will get that environment, then you can use those words. So if you are listening, so listen that how they are making the sentences, and how they are connecting the other sentences with the first sentences. So focus on the sentences. So I usually do this thing like I listen the podcast, and then I see, sometimes I see that subtitle how they are using the sentences, making the sentences. So this will help you a lot, and yeah, you can speak on the regular basis, and definitely you will speak on the regular basis, 15 to 20 minutes with anyone, then definitely you will get the word. Before that I was also not able to speak in a even in a sentences. So that time I felt very difficult, but now gradually I am improving by speaking to others. So you can do this thing.
So, man, whatever you told, I agree with you. And I have basic knowledge. So, I can speak with anyone. But once you come to about any topic, so that time I while speaking I get stuck. So this kinds of problem I'm facing in these days.
Yeah, it happens because what the things which we know. Like I know that I have to just casual talk with you, so I know that what I have to ask and what you will reply, and you also know that we have to just do the general conversation. But if we talk about any topic, so you can do the one thing like you have to expand your knowledge first on the particular topic. So in the beginning, you can start like that. For example, you have to select one topic like work from office versus work from home. So prepare your mind in first that what are the sentences you can use, and you have to prepare the content first. Then you can speak properly, and try to listen others as well. Like if you are in favor of work from home, so whatever things you are saying, whatever disadvantage and advantages you are saying, so listen that carefully and try to give the reply according to that the particular person, like what they are saying. So you can give your reply like whatever things you are listening. So this can help you. But yeah, first thing you need to read the content from anywhere you if you want to. So yeah, whenever you will listen the some of the things, and in YouTube we have lots of things are available, so you can watch those things.
Yeah. So when I get speaking, while speaking that time I get stuck. So that time also I'm thinking how will I do? How can I do? But whatever now you told, you suggested me, then definitely I follow that rules. And apart from that, just you told listening. I am also I believe in listening because I'm also when I was started. Sorry, when I had started to learn English.
Mhm.
That time I was not able to speak and I couldn't understand anything. That those time.
Mhm.
So most of the time I listened to speakers, but yeah, in these days also I'm listening. Yeah.
Yes, and if we are talking about any content and any topic, which whatever we have to speak, and many people is stuck in that thing. So we can't say that the fluent speaker will not be stuck in saying anything. So, but yeah, they know that how to manage the conversation and how they can switch the sentences. For example, you are saying some of the things and you got stuck or you are not getting the words what I have to say. Just change the things, like you can say the other sentences or you can change the topic. It should be a related to topic, but you can change the sentences if you are not getting the words or you are stuck. So sometimes I also get stuck while speaking on a particular topic if I don't know really about the topic, and or I can say that I don't have much knowledge about that topic.
Yeah.
So if I'll talk about any topic, like any technical topic to the non-technical person, so definitely they will stuck while speaking because they don't know the content. So
Yeah.
for that you have to prepare the content for.
I am also like when I have some gurus. Sometime I go there and I practice with people. So like they are taking like very hard like this like electronic and this kinds of topic. So that time suddenly I I confused that time. So how can I manage it? Because I am very far from that way.
Yeah, so it happens because you are not very touch on that topic. So first time I had also one conversation on the electronic gadget. So with a boy, so you already know that boy had too many experience on the gadgets and electronic gadgets they use very frequently. But if I'll talk about a girl, but not all the girls, but most of the girls don't really fond of the electronic gadgets. But boys are more familiar and more fond of the gadgets. So at that time, I had not too much ideas on that. But yeah, the boy where I was talking, so he talked a lot, and I was just saying one or two sentences at that time.
Okay. So apart from that, I visited your channel and I watched some video, and you had taken clapping classes. So how is those journey?
Yes. So I had started Clappingo because I have seen many videos on YouTube that we can improve our English and we will get the environment to speak with others. But I realized that I have taken the small subscription. So it was 15-minute session for one day in a week. So that was not enough because we have to speak at least 3 days in a week, then it will work. So it was in 15 minutes, sometimes we don't get much time to speak. Like now, I don't have the time limitation. Like we are talking for the half an hour as of now. So in 30 minutes I can speak a lot, but in 15 minutes we have the time foundation. And yeah, if I'm talking, so you can also catch some of my mistakes, I guess. So you are talking, so I can also catch some of the mistakes. So I think I didn't feel like that it will work a lot for me.
Yeah. So okay, just when you had taken clapping classes, so that time, how is your experience on first video? In first video.
Yes, I was able to speak because it was like a general conversation, like how the clappingo works, and she explained me that how clappingo will help you to improve your English. I'm not saying like that the it will not help many people or other people, but in I'm talking about only my case. Like I didn't feel like that it will help a lot. But if you want to focus on your small mistakes, then definitely you can join that because they will point out in the last or in the middle of the session that you are doing this mistake and you should replace those sentences or replace those things with the correct sentences or words. So they will point out. So it can happen for many people.
Okay. So suppose that if I want to join clapping class, it will be good for me or not?
It can be if you want to know your some of the mistakes, like where you are doing what mistakes, and they will guide you some of the. And you know, in prior session, you will get the what can I say? The topic name, like which topic you have to, and some of the questions are also there. So you can prepare in advance, like what you have to say. For example, the some of the sentences, like what would you do if you were a celebrity? So you can prepare in advance, and also they have provided you the some of the vocabulary words. So you can also try to use those vocabulary word in your sentences. So you can do those things also. Uh, and yeah, whenever you will talk, so you will do any mistake, they will point out or they will give you the feedback, like how you can improve those things. And if you will do regularly, then it will definitely work.
Yeah. That means before conversation, they send you some vocabularies and some topics. So you have to prepare on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
and when you connect with when you will be on conversation, so that time just you have to speak that time that about that topic.
Yeah, actually the topic is already there and some of the questions are also there, but it not really that they will only just ask you that question only. But yeah, they can ask you related to that topic, and also if you don't want to do the conversation on the particular topic that is already written, so you can change the topic, or you can ask the tutor that no, we don't want to conversation on this topic, so they can change the topic as well. Like they can ask anything else.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why I ask you, because I have some applications and I go there sometime, but when I connect with people while speaking, I do mistake. But they don't rectify my mistake. That is the main reason. That's why I asked you.
Yes. So if you are talking with me, so I'm not telling you that what are the mistakes you are doing. So if you will join that, so tutor will point out that what are the mistakes you are doing. So you can work on those things.
Yeah, and just in these days, I email to YouTubers, but when I connect with them, so they are also very good person. While he's speaking, I do mistakes. So suddenly they they rectify. You don't say like this. This is not correct. You have to say this way. So that's why I'm taking in these days.
Yeah, you can do these things also. Like you can say in advance that I'm not too much fluent, but if I'm doing any mistake, so you can point out that mistake to the YouTuber as well, like who are very popular, or I can say that who is good in English. So you can ask.
Okay. So just you said like you want to speak fluently. So, which one is good? Some people are telling it will be better to you will speak fluently, and some people are saying no need to say fluently.
Yeah, actually, it depends on where you are talking about. Like, I'm talking with you, so you are, what can I say? Your speed is maintaining, like you are saying slowly. But when I talk with the people who are native speaker, especially, so they speak very fast. So sometimes, if I'll talk about like that very slow manner, then conversation will look like different. It will not uh, good. So that's the thing.
Yeah, I faced just you told. I faced when I connect with advanced level they speak fluently. Then suddenly I also start fluently.
Yes, we try. Actually, whenever the person whom with you are talking, so if you are speaking very fast or you are speaking very fluently, then you will also try to maintain that thing.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
happens.
yeah. Yeah, it's
And
happening.
fluently doesn't mean that you are you are saying very fast. Like I'm not able to listen you single word, so that thing will not be help. But yeah, fluently means that you don't have to think the word or the sentences. Sometimes we stuck in some of the sentences like getting or get, or sometimes we stuck like that. So fluently means you don't have to use the filler words and you don't have to stuck somewhere. You just have to speak, but your speed should be maintained, not too fast but not too low.
Okay. So, like you are belong to Bhagalpur.
Yes. Actually,
Bhagalpur.
yeah, my birthplace is Bhopal, and my families are living here. So I say like that I'm from Bhopal, but my parents belong to Bihar.
Okay. Okay. So, like just you told.
Hello.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. So, like you are belong to Bihar. So, what is the reason? Like most of the students they don't they don't speak English. What is the reason? And apart from that, once you go to another state, there are people are speaking English.
Uh, yeah, sometimes we can say that their native language is different, and some people think like that they don't need in their daily basis. For example, if I'll talk about any hawkers, for example, any hawkers, if I'll talk about, so they will say like that, what is the need of English for their life, in his life? So why they want to be learn English? But the people who knows the importance of learning English, and you have to go another city where the people are speaking English, and if you have any future plan to go abroad and any international trip, then definitely you will try to learn English. So everyone have their different perspective, like they have to learn or not.
Yeah, because when I was at home at my native place, those time also I was thinking, oh, English is no need for me. I I will not speak. But when I came to Kerala, so after that I thought, yeah, English is very necessary for me. At any cost. Like I have to speak. I
Yeah,
have to learn.
definitely. When I went first time to Bangalore, then I realized that the people I don't know their language and they don't know even my language. Then how we will communicate with each other? So we have to speak in English only. So that time I realized that no, I should learn English, and also in IT sector we have to speak English. So that's the thing. But in college and school, I didn't focus on English literally. So
Yeah, yeah,
that's why I've faced a lot of difficulties.
yeah, yeah. And
I
okay.
we are okay with the session because I have to work as well. So can we close this session?
Okay, okay. Now you can.
Okay. Thank you so much, and it was a nice conversation.
And thank you so much, ma'am, because I emailed you and you accepted. Thank you so much. You give me this opportunity. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
it's my pleasure. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.